Alrighty now. So here I am splitting my hair three different ways across my head. So I'm splitting it in three different ways. I'm gonna trim my hair for the first time. However, this is my first time doing it. Um, I'm not really too worried about it. I have quite some confidence in myself when it comes to this. I mean, and shit, if it comes out messed up, then that's on me, right? But if I don't have the confidence, then what the hell am I doing? So, split my hair in three different parts. For this last part, I needed some reinforcements because I just felt like it wasn't even. Now, it's not meant to be perfect because of this textured look that I'm going for. My ends, I'm trying to cut like in a layered way. So my ends to be layered, not my hair, if you get that, if you get what I'm saying. Anyways, here for the bottom part, for that bottom layer of my hair, I am going to cut straight across, right? To create that evenness straight across. As you see, these shears that I bought online, they were meant for cutting hair, were trash. So I had some Goody brand hair scissors that I started to use because, that was my only option. And they're not bad. However, I bought these other shears thinking that, they will work better off or whatever. Here we are. Um, so I cut it straight across. You'll see I'll start lifting the hair to give it some kind of dimension. Still straight across. I will be going back as I go between the layers to give it more dimension. So focusing on that bottom layer, lifting it little by little, and trimming the minimal. I'm not going to trim too much because, again, I have to just going back and forth between the layers as I go in throughout. And then, of course, when I'm done between the layers, grab all of my hair and trim accordingly. Here I am up to my second layer. I'm going to trim that second layer alone, and then I will brush it all together with that bottom layer to trim again. So here we are I'm lifting all of that hair from the second and bottom layer up. And here's where I start giving myself that dimension, right? So I'm gonna do a little trim across and then cut into the, well, no, not yet. Actually, I'm a little bit ahead of myself. So with this top layer, this is really what frames your face, right? Now, I'm no professional with this, but given what I've seen, what I've researched, and just from what has been done to me by professionals, this is what really gives you the frame of your face, right? This really just does frame your face. So with this, I pulled it completely forward just to have the most dimension in this layer. And I trimmed it across. You can't see it here because I cropped the video a little bit too far up. My angles was all over the place, so forgive me for that. You see as I adjust it there. But here is where I push all of my hair forward to continue to add in that depth and dimension into what I would call is like a layered cut, right? So again, going with that straight across, and then as you will see, soon I will cut upwards into the line of hair. I can't explain it. You'll just have to see the technique that I use. Up until this point, I'm just brushing it at different angles just to make sure that it is even all across. I tied it here for some reinforcements to make sure that I am um, cutting it even as possible. Straight across and then into it, as you see right here, into the ends. And when I tell you this was not a hassle, but damn near a workout because for one, it was my first time, and two, I am like a perfectionist. I'm like, ain't, there's no way in hell that I'm gonna get into this and screw up my hair and then get flustered and give up. No, this is it's gonna be what it's gonna be, but I'm gonna make sure that I do the best, right? And make sure that it looks good because I don't have time. For one, cuts are expensive. So this is my hair after I flat ironed it. I gave it a little bump on the ends. And there you see the image in the back, what it looks like. I'm so proud of myself. And then here it goes. Pull it forward, and it has exactly the body that I wanted. Not too much. I didn't really want a really crazy layered look. I just wanted to give my ends that effect because I don't like blunt cuts in my hair per se. So there you have that. Otherwise, thank you for watching.